great day today. All right, today is our Less Stuff, More Life challenge. It's the time of the week that I challenge you to change something in your life with a little bit of change to help make a greater impact on your day, on your week, on your month, on your year. So this whole entire year, 2020, I'm going to give you a tip a week of something you can change. You might want to change it. You might not want to. You might do it, and then you'll see how much better it makes your day. So this is all for my book, Less Stuff, More Life. You can go get this book for free. Don't even buy it. You can buy it from Amazon if you want, but no need. Just go to my blog. There's a link below here, and you click on it. You can download the PDF and have it for yourself to go follow along with us while we're doing it. We're on week 12 already. 12 weeks. I remember I started with 1 or 2, and I'm like, are we ever going to get to 12? So week 12, what we're doing, this is a good one. This is one that I think revolutionized and changed my life as a homemaker and as a mom and a stay-at-home mom, and as also just for myself, and it's preparing for your day. Now, when I wrote this book a long time ago, I was reading through my story here, and I remember, and it was morning time. Morning times, right now my morning times are a whole lot different than my morning times were when I have a lot of little children. So I'm gonna go back to what it was like when I had a lot of little ones. I would sleep in I would just sleep in until the toddler woke me up, or I had to get out of bed. Didn't get up and get my shower and have quiet time. Like right now, it's dark outside. It's early morning, and I'm enjoying some quiet time. So I'm going to share the 2 different phases of my life. So don't sit there and go, oh, I got to get up at 4:30 with Amy. No. If you've been up all night with babies, there's no way you're going to want to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. Trust me, you're going to need that sleep. But I'm going to give you an alternative to what you can do. So this is what my life was like when I had a lot of little ones. I was taking care of them, and the majority of the work fell on me, because Greg was working, and he was working long hours, and it was just me. So I would get up in the morning I was usually nursing a baby or pregnant. So I'm nursing the baby, the toddler would be crying and ready to eat. So then I had to get up. So then I'm getting up and I'm going to the kitchen. Everybody's hungry. You're trying to feed the baby, leave the baby for a little bit, because the baby only sits for like a few seconds, and then you're hurrying up, run around, and you're getting food. You're trying to get oatmeal, you're trying to get, whatever kind of food you're gonna feed the child. And you've got sippy cups. You're trying to fill the sippy cups real quick, and get them all filled, looking for the sippy cups because you forgot to put them in the dishwasher. So you're rinsing out the sippy cups, getting them for the toddlers, getting them their food, baby's crying, it's all crazy, and I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. And I know what that's like, because we had chickens and we did cut their head off, and they just kind of flop all over the place. And sometimes the kids are just sitting there watching me, and they're watching me, and they're quiet, and maybe they're eating, but I'm still running like crazy trying to get everything done. And I realize I'm missing a whole lot of good moments with my child, because I am so hurried and so busy because I did not prepare for my day, and I'm running around like crazy. And usually at that moment, I'm just, hurry up and make my bowl, and I'm eating really quick because I know that I'm only gonna have a few short seconds to get this in me. And I'm missing those moments with my kids. And then when I realized, I can sit down with my kids and take 5 minutes. Doesn't take too long to eat. And sit down with them with my cup of coffee and my oatmeal, and I can sit down and eat my food with my kids and enjoy a meal with them. And it might just be 5-10 minutes, but it's 5 and 10 minutes that I can sit with them, and we can talk a little bit about our day. And it might be busy, but knowing that, I took that extra moments to do that with them changes everything. So instead of thinking about all the things that I had to do for my day, when I'm not paying attention to my kids, when they're trying to talk to me about whatever they want to do for the day, I'm like thinking about everything else. So if I can learn to just wait a minute, let's be in the moment. Let's look at each child, ask them what they're looking forward to doing today. Directly in the eyeballs, not at your phone, not at what all the things I gotta do on my list, looking at them and saying, what are you looking forward to doing today? Or what's something you want to play today? Or whatever. That means you're making a connection with your kid. You're spending that one-on-one time, and it might just be a few seconds, but you're at least giving that attention. That breakfast is like 10 minutes out of your day. 10 minutes, that is not a whole lot of time. We can stare at our phone for 10 minutes out of our day looking at social media. So I know that we can take those moments with our kids. So incidents like those in the morning can make your day crazy, because you can be harried, you can be running around like trying to get everything done and trying to get it, and then just crash. Or you can realize, what, if I just take this moment with the kids, it's gonna make my day and my time with them so much more valuable. By the end of the day, I'm not gonna go, wow, I didn't spend any time with my kids today. I was so busy cleaning and cooking and doing everything else, which I did. But if you take those few little moments, it makes all the difference. Now, I know for my life now, life can still be busy, because I do have just a different kind of busy that I have going on. But I know that Like, for example, yesterday, it was my working day, and I was gone most of the day, and I only ran in for a few minutes, and I didn't get to take that time with the kids like I wanted to, but I did make sure when I tucked them in bed at night, because that was the only time I got to see them, that I went down and I talked to the girls, and I said, hey, how's your day going? What did you guys do today? Okay, and just sharing. It took like 5, 10, 15 minutes, not very long, but I got to share those extra ones, giving hugs, giving prayers, and then tuck them in bed. Same thing with the boys. Sitting there, and they were busy boys because they were stuck in the house all day long, but I went in there and I talked with them, asked them what they did today, ask them, because I didn't get to sit and have dinner with them because I wasn't here, and just ask them, like, what was the great thing about you did today? What's something you didn't do today what did you do that you didn't enjoy today? Just getting their good and their bad, and then sharing what we're going to do today with them. And so I know for myself that sometimes it is busy. Sometimes you're just overly busy. Like, I know this week I'm going to be doing a huge freezer meal. I'm not going to be spending time with my kids very much because I'm going to be focused on doing that. But it is a working day, and Lauren's got them, so I'm not worried about that. But I know that day's going to be busy. So in my head, I know that I have a couple of really busy days this week. I had 2 really busy days, or I will be. And so I know those in-between days that I got to make sure that I take those moments to spend time with my kids. So today, even though I'm filming, it'll be a short filming day for me. And so I'm going to make sure that I get to spend that time with them. I get to go outside with them, run around, get to talk to them, get to do all those moments. You know, things like that. It's important to do with your kids and also with your husband. You can get so busy and wrapped up. My husband and I are both working right now, and sometimes it's like we're the ships in the night passing where you don't get to spend that time because he's up later, but I'm so tired, I go to bed, and then I'm up early, and I'm the morning person. He's not the morning person. Just like he's the nighttime, I'm not the nighttime. So sometimes it's like the ships in the night, and so I make sure that we take that time to talk and really find out about each other's day. If it can't be for a long time, you just got to take a few minutes out of your day. Even though it takes 10, 15 minutes, take those extra 10 and 15 minutes to do that and to connect. And then, like, my husband knows this week is busy for me. He knows the next few days, not today, but the next few days are going to be super busy for me. And I've already let him know that. And I said, hey, I'm going to have a really busy next few days. You know what I mean? And so he's like, okay. And then he's like, I'll help you with the kids, or I'll do this. And just having that communication is so important. All right, preparing for a day. Why is it important to prepare for your day? Obviously, it makes it go a whole lot better. It can keep us in a happier mood, and it can make you have a good day. Things will still come up. Oh yeah, things and trials in life come up, but if you prepare for your day, it will make it go a whole lot smoother. It can also derail or help focus my attention, and that's huge, especially when you got a household to run. And if I'm committed to preparing for my day, I'm less likely to fall prey to being unproductive, or feeling like I didn't get anything done, or feeling like, oh, at the end of the day, I go, wow, I didn't do anything with the kids today. So it's important to do that. So how do we make the change from not preparing to preparing? It helps to prepare for your morning the night before. Now, sometimes I remember back in the day when I didn't. I left dishes in the sink, and I'll do that now, but I don't have to get up and have a crazy morning. My mornings are a lot more smoother than they were with little kids. Like, I can get up in the morning, I'm up early. It's early, nobody's gonna be awake for quite some time now. I like to get up in the morning now because I'm at a different season in life. My kids are older. I like to get up and get my extra work done in the morning. It's just easier for me that way because by nighttime, I'm tired. We'll do like kids pick up your stuff, but the big kind of work, I just leave for the morning. It's just easier for me. But when I had little ones, what we did, it was part of our nighttime routine. I think we're going to talk about a nighttime routine eventually here. Having the nighttime, okay, 7 o'clock, we went through the entire house and we cleaned everything up. We put things away, we put coats away, we did everything that we needed to do. That was easier for us to do. And then in the morning, we just vacuumed. Sometimes we did it at night if we have babies or toddlers that are on the floor, so that in the morning I have to worry about them eating things off the floor that they shouldn't be. So we did that. We made sure the dishes were washed. We didn't have a dishwasher. Dishes were washed and put away. I also got out their bowls for cereal or oatmeal, whatever we had the next morning, had them set out, had their sippy cups out, ready to go. Coffee pot back here. I had the coffee pot, not in this home because we didn't have little kids here. Coffee pot ready to go for the morning. I had all of that set out. Sometimes we got their clothes out that they were gonna wear the next day. Just everything set out so that the morning could go smoothly. Another thing you can do is set your alarm clock. Set your alarm for the time that you wanna get up. Don't snooze. Don't snooze. Once you snooze, you will not wake up. There is no point to waking up, falling back asleep, and then get woken up again. And also waking up your household because your alarm clock is going up 10,000 times. Speaking from experience, set your alarm to go off. When you hear it, immediately jump out of bed. You will be tired. You will not want to get up, but you're up. Alarm is off, shut it off, get up. Get up and start your day. Don't snooze for another 5-10 minutes, because then you're gonna wake up and be like, oh, I slept through my alarm. Get up immediately. Don't do the snooze. Snooze is bad. Just wake up and get up and get going with your day. Another great tip that you can do in the morning that helps, sometimes we reach for the coffee first. I'm guilty of that, but you know that you feel a whole lot better when you drink a glass of water in the morning. It helps like hydrate you after sleeping all night long. I started doing this for a little bit and then I was like, wow, I do feel a whole lot better. Because you wake up, you feel thirsty, and hydrating your body after sleeping all night long and depriving it of some liquids, that's always a good thing to do. You can squeeze some lemon in it for a little detox there. That's a great tip you can do to kind of wake up. And sometimes just doing that, you're like, oh, I feel a whole lot better. And then have your cup of coffee. Another tip, shower and get dressed. Sounds easy and sometimes impossible unless you get up early. I know a lot of stay-at-home moms, guess what? They wake up and they stay in their PJs all day. Now, there's seasons in life, I get that. But I know a lot will just stay in their PJs all day. My kids stay in their pajamas all day sometimes, and I'm okay with that, but I'm talking about you moms. There is something sad about getting up, getting a shower, and getting physically dressed, even if you're not going anywhere, for your day. You feel a whole lot better. Back in the day, would you just wear sweatpants and sweatshirts, wake up and do your thing? And then I started like dressing up and getting nice for my day. And people are like, why do you get dressed up? Like dressed up, like, you know, wear a skirt, a nice dress, things that you would normally wear when you're dressed up instead of, you know, yoga pants and just a t-shirt. But getting dressed up for your day just means, okay, I'm preparing for my day. I'm looking good, be looking good for my husband, and getting ready with my kids, and just showing, hey, I'm ready for my day. It makes a whole lot of difference. I know it does. Just waking up showered, like even if I showered at night, I'm a morning shower. Some of you might be a nighttime shower. Depends on your type. I like getting up and getting that shower in the morning, even if I'm already clean. If I got a shower, a bath at night, sometimes I do if I'm exercising and sweaty, but I still have to get up and just rinse that water and just wake up so I can wake up to be ready, and then get dressed, physically get dressed for your day. I feel a whole lot more tired if I stay in my jammies all day, and I've done that, and I'm like, I just feel so unproductive. I feel like I just want to snuggle up on the couch and do nothing, but if you get ready, it's like, okay, I'm getting ready for the day. I'm gonna go start my day, so get dressed. Another way to help prepare for your day is have some quiet time with the Lord. So simple, right? Seems simple, but it's very easy to overlook as well, because it's so easy to sleep in for the extra 15 to 20 minutes and then not take that time with the Lord. I know that it's a whole lot better for you spiritually to get up and read a little bit of God's word in the morning, have some prayer time, have a little bit of focus to get your day going good. It's so much better. Even though you're feeling tired, get up and do that. You won't be as drained and harried if you take that time with the Lord, because the Lord knows your heart. He's like, okay, I'm just gonna take some time with me today. That's a good thing. It's the only way we can learn to grow with him and do the things that we do and get the graces from him so that we can function in our realm of what our life he has for our life. So get up, take that time with him in the morning. It will change your life, I promise you, if you're really dedicated to doing it. If you're just doing it like, oh, I gotta read my Bible, oh, I'm gonna do, you know, if you're looking forward to it like that, not gonna do a difference. But if you're like, okay, this is my time, maybe it's 20 minutes, maybe it's 15 minutes, whatever you can do and whatever you can fit in, you take that time to read that word. I promise you, if your heart is right and you worked at getting that in there, God will open up time in your day so that you have more time to get things done. I found that when I don't take time with the Lord and I neglect my time, I feel like I'm always running and I'm always trying to get things done and I'm trying to do this, and it seems like there's never enough hours in my day. You been there? Oh yeah. But when I put God first in my life, first, and I take my time with him and read, he will like give me the grace to get everything I need to get done in a day where I don't feel harried. Trust me. If you look to him and say, okay, what do you have for me? Get your list out or whatever he has you do and write it down. He'll give you the grace to get through your day, and he'll help you get through it seamlessly, where there's no stress, there's none of that. And you're gonna have stress because of kids, but his way is gonna make it go a lot smoother than if you don't take that time with them, because you're running on empty, right? You gotta get filled up with his words, his encouragement, and his Holy Spirit power, right? So that you can power through your day and you can get what you need to get done. And it's only because you're putting him first in your life to get through what you need to get through. I promise you, start reading God's word, focus on him. You'll see your days become more productive, more like, okay, I did something good today. All right, I have these things. And it might not be so much a list, but inside you're gonna feel a whole lot more peace, because you're gonna be doing what you're supposed to do. All right, another tip you can do is eat a healthy breakfast. Now, you might not have no time. I get that. I totally get that. You might be running and usually you're just grabbing a few bites of your kid's food and shoving it in your mouth. I understand it. Grab something healthy. Grab an apple, grab a banana, get something, get a shake. Love my protein shakes because I can whip that up real quick and drink it as I'm running about my day. Granola bar, anything real quick. If you can sit down and have breakfast with your kids, awesome. But if you can't because you are busy, remember, sit with them for a few minutes, eat your little bit of granola bar, talk with them, and then move on with your day. But get some kind of fuel in your body so that you can function throughout your day. And remember, you get to decide how your day is going to turn out. It's not the circumstances. It's not your kids. It's you. Remember the saying they say, if mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. It's true because if you are majority, and it's the husband too. If the husband ain't happy, nobody's happy either. So it's not just mamas. It's daddy too. But you have the opportunity to change the atmosphere in your home. If you wake up and are crabby and grumpy, I got no sleep, I feel awful, my back is sore, my nose and sinuses are congested, I've got a whole workload to do, I got all these things. If you go on about complaining and the negativity in your day's not gonna go very good, I promise you. But if you get up and say, okay, even though I feel yucky, we're not going by feelings. You cannot go by feelings in life. If we all went by feelings, nobody would do anything. Trust me. That's the problem. Our world is feelings. No feelings. Go by what God says. Wake up in the morning. All right, so there's some things you're thankful for. What are you thankful for today? Okay, I'm thankful I have a phone to wake up to. Most people don't have phones. Some people don't have phones. The rest of the world might not have a phone. Wake up and go, okay, I get to go to my kitchen where it's warm. I get to open my refrigerator and get cold food out of it. I get to go to my sink and get running water out of it. When I do dishes today, there's water coming from the tap. When I do laundry today, I have a washing machine that I get to use. Or you don't have a washing machine, you gotta go to the laundromat. I have a laundromat that I get to do versus going to a creek and scrubbing it with some stones. Look at what you're thankful. It's about your heart. It doesn't mean you have to have everything. There's things I want in life and I don't have. But if I sit there and go, I wish I need those things. Life would go so much easier if I just had a dishwasher. I haven't had a dishwasher for 20 years in my marriage. We had one a few times in between there, but most of the time we did not. Most of the time was hand washing. I didn't complain about doing dishes. There were a few, I don't want to say that. There were a few times where they were overwhelming and I was tired. But the most of the time, I just did dishes and I did them happily because it was part of life. I was thankful I have dishes because that means I could feed my family and I have these plates and we were able to have a variety of foods and everybody was full. And I wash those dishes, that's a good thing now. We have a dishwasher now. It's not like I was dying for a dishwasher before. I'm like, okay, we'll get one because there was one in this house. Being heart happy and content and not always looking at what everybody else has is huge. And that's great with YouTube. You can watch a lot of videos and day in the lives of what people do. And you can see what they have and all these things in their homes and you're like, oh, I want those things. Don't covet, don't do those things. It starts with your heart of what you do. We have not always had things that we have now. I didn't vlog back in the day when we didn't have a whole lot just because that wasn't the time in my life. So you have different seasons in life of where you can be. If you can be content in the season you're in, guess what? You'll move up in the next season. And you move up more and more in each season of life. Watch your heart. Change an atmosphere in your home by having a positive start to your day. Wake up, we're gonna have a good day. One of my favorite things in the morning, Mandisa sings a song called Good Morning. We have the Google Homes in the kids' bedrooms. So right in the morning, I get in there and I say, all right, Google, play. I can say it quieter, it's gonna turn on. Play Good Morning. And so we turn that song on, the kids are, they turn it up loud and they're like, Mom, but we're singing that song in the morning. And it used to be, if I didn't have a Google Home, so don't think I just have those people gave them to us. I never bought them. But if you don't have a Google Home, just get in there and sing. We'd get in there, we'd sing some wake up song we made up back in the day. And I don't even know what it was, but it was some kind of wake up tune to mommy's whatever song. Or You Are My Sunshine. We'd sing these songs just to wake them up in the morning, just to get some happiness going versus wake up, it's time to get up. You're gonna be late, blah, 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 all those things. It's the attitude and what you're portraying out of you is what affects your home. All right, so remember, preparing for your day is huge. It's gonna make your life so much better. So start tonight, kind of clean up your home real quick. Put everything away that you can put away. Get your dishes washed so you wake up, there's a clean sink. To start your day, get your thoughts of what you're gonna have for breakfast if you have to, or get your supplies out so that you can put your box of cereals if you're having cereals on the counter so they're ready to go, right? Remember, the Less Stuff, More Life challenges are about eliminating chaos in our life so we can have a peaceful time in our home. Now, if your mornings don't run smoothly and you know it, then this is a good challenge for you. All right, gonna go with it this week, right? Tonight, start with your preparing for the morning so that tomorrow can run smoothly. All right, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for another day in the life. All right, bye.